Hello everyone, once again this is G, and today I want to show you this here critter evolution chamber. And it's based on the liquid immersion technology, with which you may or may not be already familiar. But in any case, I've decided to put a little twist on it. So let's get right into the details, and I'll show you how this thing works. What you'll see here is Gossman just deposited a couple of Dracos into our chamber here, and immediately, as soon as Gossman left the building, it started to fill up with water. And in a few minutes, we're going to have fresh meat. Now, I want to go in a bit more detail here. First of all, the water is coming over here. You can see it's under high pressure. Actually, it's not as high pressure right now because a lot of the water is in this chamber. But once it drains, it's going to pressurize the water in here again. And here we have a critter detector. And also there's a dupe detector. So we want to make sure that there's critters in here. And we want to make sure there are no dupes in here. Because as you know, dupes, they don't really evolve. They just pass out. And who wants that, right? Anyways, let's have a look at the automation here. A little bit of complication going on here. First of all, we have the circuit controlling the door here. And we have a circuit controlling this door down here. And also this door over here. And when it's filling up, we want to close this door and this. And open this door over here. And when it's draining, we want to close this door up here and open this bottom door. Ah, there we go. We got meat. And as soon as there's no critters, you can see this door closes, this door opens. But this door here remains closed until the water level drops, as indicated by this hydro sensor. So once it turns below zero or hits zero, then this door will open. And it will be safe for the dupe to go back in. There we go. And once Gossman finishes cooking the meat, you can go in and bring in some more Dracos. This sweeper up here handles the meat, and it takes it from either just from here and dumps it into the conveyor loader, or it can be cooked immediately, depending on how you want to do it. Now, this waterfall here is based on a infinite loop design that I'll link in the description below. But basically, what we got here is a couple gases. Let me get the gas overlay here. There you go. We got carbon dioxide and we have oxygen. And if you look at the liquids, it creates a liquid lock. So this gas can't escape. But at the same time, this gas allows for a little waterfall, but it prevents it from flowing back up. If you pardon the pun, I think we ought to take a deeper dive into the automation of this water chamber, because that's what this is all about. So if you look over here, we've got two main circuits. Again, we've got the critter sensor, and we also have the dupe sensor. Now, the critter sensor is the only sensor that controls the bottom door. So if there are critters in here, it's going to close this door. And if there are no critters, it keeps it open using the snot gate. And the second door, which determines whether or not the water opens, which is up here, is controlled by two sensors. So first of all, a critter has to be here, and second of all, there has to be no dupes. So if this goes green, then it's going to turn this red. And lastly, we got this third door over here, and it's controlled by two separate things. Either there's critter and no dupes, and the door will close, or there is water here, and the door will close. If there are no critters in here, and there's no water, then the door will open. And that's basically the gist of this automation setup. The buffer sensor in here, that doesn't do anything other than set the direction. We just don't want the water sensor to affect this section over here of this circuit. So signal goes down this way, but doesn't come back up. And this buffer over here is just set to 0.1 seconds. That's just the lowest you can set it to. And then this guy over here, that's just the scrubber. Using, it checks for carbon dioxide, and if it is, it runs this gas pump. And it filters out clean oxygen back into this chamber. I pretty much always use these in any of these little setups. Just nice little compact scrubber. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here, there's kind of a mock-up of food storage. Ordinarily, this would be cooled. I just set this to some huge number of chlorine, but realistically, this would just be cooled. And the food doesn't have to be cooked here. That's just, again, just a mock-up. The main thing here is water gets drained and it pressurizes over here, and there are no electrical pumps involved. Just uses this waterfall method. Oh yeah, a couple of things. These mesh doors over here, they allow a few things to happen. First, you see this motion sensor. It checks to see if the dupe is all the way over here. So even if the dupe is standing in this doorway, it still thinks the dupe is in the room. And it just adds extra margin of safety. So you don't get a situation where the dupe is in the door and then the door gets closed with the dupe inside. We don't want that. So this helps to prevent any of those situations, and it goes right through all the mesh doors. Same with the auto sweeper, goes through the mesh doors, and of course the water itself, obviously, will also go through the mesh doors. So these things are very versatile, very convenient, and I use these mesh doors in a variety of different setups. Over here, we got mesh tiles, and the reason this is used is to prevent any sopping wet or any wet feet or anything like this. And that's pretty much it. Oh look, we got this thing filling up again. Let's speed it along. There we go. So as you can see, it works. And that's pretty much all I have for you for today. This has been Greasy Hammer, and if you like this video, then smash that like button and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'm going to keep working on the next video. Thank you very much, everybody. And again, a special thank you to my subscribers. You guys keep me going. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.